Title: The Unheard Echoes of the Vessel's Light. Each night you are woken by the shouts of sailors and deckhands, the ringing of bells, and the light, but no one else has seen or heard such things. The protagonist is a guest at Captain Jameson's grand estate, where he is haunted by a cacophony of sounds and bells. Initially, he dismisses these disturbances as imagination, but as the nights go on, he begins to question his own sanity. Captain Jameson reveals that many guests have experienced these strange occurrences, but no one else has. The protagonist searches for the truth and discovers Captain Jameson's great-grandfather's journal, which chronicles his encounters with a ghostly ship during the darkest hours of the night. Genre: horror. Chapter 1: The Haunting of the Night. Each night, as the clock struck 12, I was abruptly awakened by a cacophony of sounds that seemed to emanate from the depths of the sea. The shouts of sailors and deckhands echoed through the corridors of my mind, accompanied by the haunting ringing of bells. The room would be bathed in an ethereal light, casting eerie shadows on the walls. Yet, when I would rush to the window to investigate the source of these disturbances, I would find nothing but darkness and silence. I was a guest at the grand estate of Captain Jameson, an old friend of my late father. The captain had invited me to stay with him when my father's passing, assuring me that his home would be a sanctuary from the troubles that plagued my mind. Little did I know that the troubles I sought to escape would find me even in the captain's opulent mansion. At first, I dismissed these nightly disturbances as mere figments of my imagination, a result of the grief that still lingered within me. But as the nights wore on and the haunting sounds persisted, I began to question my own sanity. I confided in the captain, hoping that he would offer some rational explanation, but he merely shook his head, his eyes filled with a mixture of pity and fear. "You are not the first to experience these strange occurrences," he said, his voice barely above a whisper. "Many guests before you have been tormented by the same sounds and lights, yet no one else in this house has ever seen or heard such things." I was taken aback by his words. How could I be the only one affected by this haunting? Was I truly losing my mind, or was there something more sinister at play? Chapter 2: The Secrets of the Sea. Determined to uncover the truth, I delved into the captain's extensive library, searching for any information that could shed light on the origin of these spectral disturbances. Amongst the dusty tomes and weathered manuscripts, I stumbled upon a journal belonging to Captain Jameson's great-grandfather, a renowned seafarer. Within its pages, the captain's ancestor chronicled his encounters with a ghostly ship that appeared only during the darkest hours of the night. The ship, he described, was crewed by the lost souls of sailors who had perished at sea. They were forever trapped in a liminal space between the world of the living and the realm of the dead, doomed to relive their final moments over and over again. As I read on, I discovered that the captain's great-grandfather had made a pact with these tormented spirits. In exchange for his life, he promised to ensure that their story would be told, that their names would not be forgotten. And so, the haunting sounds and lights were a reminder of that pact, a reminder that the captain's family was forever bound to the restless souls of the sea. Chapter 3: Confronting the Spectral Symphony. Armed with this newfound knowledge, I confronted Captain Jameson, demanding answers. Why had he not warned me of the curse that plagued his family? Why had he allowed me to suffer in silence, tormented by the echoes of the past? The captain's face grew pale, and he confessed his guilt. He had hoped that I would be spared, that the curse would skip a generation, but it seemed that fate had other plans. He had tried to shield me from the truth, fearing that it would drive me to madness. But now, there was no turning back. Together, we devised a plan to break the curse. We would journey to the sea, to the very spot where the captain's ancestor had made his pact with the spectral sailors. Armed with the knowledge from the journal, we would perform a ritual that would allow the lost souls to find peace, to finally rest. Chapter 4: The Redemption of the Lost. Under the cover of darkness, we set sail, guided by the light of the moon. As we reached the spot where the spectral ship was said to appear, the air grew thick with anticipation. The haunting sounds and lights enveloped us, As if the spirits were beckoning us to fulfill our promise, with trembling hands, we performed the ritual, invoking the names of the lost sailors, calling upon their restless souls to find solace, and as the final words left our lips, a great silence fell upon the sea. The haunting sounds and lights vanished, replaced by a serene stillness. We knew then that our mission was complete. The curse had been broken, and the lost souls had found redemption. Captain Jameson and I returned to his estate, forever bound by the secrets of the sea, forever changed by the horrors we had witnessed. Epilogue, a haunting remembered. Years have passed since that fateful night, and the haunting sounds and lights have become but a distant memory. Captain Jameson's estate now stands as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a sanctuary for those seeking solace from the troubles that plague their minds. But there are nights when the wind whispers tales of the sea, and I am reminded of the spectral symphony that once haunted my dreams, and though I may never fully understand the mysteries of that cursed ship, I am grateful for the lessons it taught me. That sometimes the horrors we face are not of this world, and that true courage lies in confronting our fears, even when the darkness threatens to consume us.
Thank you for watching our YouTube video. We hope you enjoyed it and found it entertaining. Before we wrap up, we would like to kindly ask you to support our channel by hitting the subscribe button. By subscribing, you'll never miss out on our latest content. Moreover, if you enjoy our creative plot ideas and would like to stay updated with new ideas for your next creation and exclusive content, we invite you to follow us on Instagram. In addition, we encourage you to visit our website, where you can find more information about our plot ideas. Your visit would mean the world to us.